What's the theme music? Just sing something there.
Copyright. Welcome.
You do the introduction there then.
Welcome to the podcast. Always injured guy.
What number
December
episode?
23rd, episode number 3. We're going to run down the Submission Underground 19 card. Jack has a...
Are you sure it's number 3? I'm pretty sure this is number 4.
4.
Right, 4. Okay. It's either 3 or 4. Look, it's 3 or 4. That's all you're going to get today. Go on anyway. Sorry, I interrupted your introduction. Keep going.
Talk about a couple of new YouTube channels I stumbled upon. And then Jack has a unboxing of new equipment.
Oh, nice. Very nice. Okay, how are you? You well?
Very well.
Good. I see a few more warriors behind you there today again.
Yeah, the lads. We're all here.
You're all there. So you guys are getting training in anyway.
Yeah, of course. I think this one's you, I think.
The one in the yeah.
This is me.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate. All right.
Another lad.
Yeah, a nice old shield there as well. Lovely.
Knee shield. Z-guard.
Yeah, it's on his knee as well. There you go. Very good. So we're going to discuss the Submission Underground.
Yeah, great. What did you think of the Donald Cerrone, Rafael dos Anjos when they called it back? That was a surprise. Kind of cool.
Yeah, I didn't expect that. At all.
It was just very casual, but also a great moment, I thought. I don't know they probably just talked backstage or something, and then they just ran it.
A gentleman's agreement.
Yeah, they're pros.
No, it was fantastic. I mean, we got 2 matches from them. Like that's unbelievable. You know. I think they should really do that an awful lot more. Introduce UFC fighters into Submission Underground just to get big names and draw more attention to grappling. You know, it'd be really good.
Chael did a really good job of kind of selling the UFC as he did the broadcast.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I kind of I fast forward through a lot of it.
Yeah.
But, you know, he was like, that reminds me of the other day on UFC 29.
He's hilarious.
This happened. You know.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Now, 1 second. I'm going to turn on a lamp in here. The evenings are long and the days are short.
Yeah, today's the 2nd day of the new year.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you were saying that yesterday. So, I really, really enjoyed it. I just think it did look like Rafael dos Anjos was caught, though. The first armbar, it did look like he was caught, you know?
Yeah.
Tap or no tap, even if he was trying to shove the elbow, that arm looked fairly secure.
He basically just got him twice.
Yeah, exactly. I think you really run the risk of that. You know, if you're beaten like once and it's controversial and you get a rematch, an almost instantaneous rematch, and if you were lying, right? Karma always seems to go against that person. They always seem to get beaten again.
But Donald's so good. He's just
true. Yeah, very, very good. Very, very, very good.
Perfect.
I did like how Rafael dos Anjos slipped underneath for into the X guard though at one stage.
Yeah, it was clean. Clean. Yeah, because there's a couple of guys on the card. They just, you know, Anthony Johnson and Ryan Bader. They spent a lot of time in the clinch wrestling.
Yeah, I noticed Bader was just pulling on heads like for the entire thing. Like, do you know, I don't know. I suppose it's two wrestlers. I mean, if someone's pulling on my head, my bad man, I'm pulling guard. I have to pull guard because I can't
Yeah,
deal with
but you don't want either one of those guys on top of you. No matter how
it.
good
I know what you mean. I know
Zushi
what
is.
you mean.
Yeah, and Kevin Casey and Gabrielle Cheko.
Yeah.
That was similar. They're both so good. They just kind of like nullified each other's games.
Hmm.
Who was there was a great guillotine at the beginning. Charlie Gilpin
Oh my God! It was the hand-in guillotine.
from the top. Yeah, really beautiful.
Jesus. Yeah, I remember that. There was an attempt at deep half. I think he went for deep half,
He just
and
kept
then
changing his grips and just
yeah.
making adjustments, and it was probably my favorite
Oh, it was
submission of the night.
unbelievable. It was. That was unbelievable.
And Craig
Uh,
Jones.
I was kind of shocked. It's I because I watched the attempt. I think he was going for deep half, wasn't he? Before he got caught. Like I'm pretty sure he was.
Yeah, he didn't have his head in the right position. It's just and Charlie just as soon as he saw the top of his head, he just went for it.
Hmm. Yeah, no, they absolutely slapped that on.
He just saw that top of his head and just
Yeah, yeah.
Danny Propokos was the first one with Don Stoner overtime.
You know what's kind of mad? I was shocked at his reaction at the end.
Ah, he's trying to hype it up. If the crowd was there, it probably would have seemed different. You know,
Yeah, I suppose.
I think it was good. He deferred, and then it seemed like a trend on the rest of the card. He deferred at the very beginning,
Hmm.
and then there was probably three or more other guys who did that.
Hmm. Yeah. The Amanda Lowen fight was unbelievable. Our match was unbelievable. That was really, really good. I really enjoyed that, I have to say. That armbar was insane. And it came on as I think she tried to stack Amanda at one stage. And then I think the arm hooked
She just
underneath.
kind of opened her legs and just set her
Yeah.
back a little.
Hmm.
It made hard
And
for
it's funny as well, the armbar came on in the transition to the ground. Like, it was unbelievable.
yeah.
Yeah.
A lot
Really,
of
really
just
enjoyed that
in
one.
transition submissions are the most beautiful.
Mm.
The only ones you can get on good people with good fundamentals and everything is in the scramble,
Yeah.
in the transition.
Yeah. Who else was there? Who else went?
the There was a Craig Jones. He looked really good. He was sharp.
Oh, it was unbelievable. There was an unbelievable sweep. Was there like an armbar sweep there or something? Oh, he came up on top into an armbar. That was
Yeah,
unbelievable.
yeah.
That was unbelievable. I really enjoyed that. Like, and he seems to be the best no geese. Okay, maybe besides Gordon Ryan, but just for sweeps and especially sweeps from close guard as well. Some serious timing and control with those. Like,
Yeah.
it's like there's no one there with him when he rolls. It's like he's using a dummy.
Yeah. He's so good at just off balancing, and
Mm.
and then he didn't care about the sweep. He was just going for that arm, and
Yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah. No, that was fantastic. Absolutely. Yeah.
and he's got
Uh,
such a great mix.
yeah, it was. It was fantastic. Who came after that?
That was after
Then we did
Ryan
Cowboy.
Bader, Anthony Johnson was
Oh
after.
yeah, Bader and Anthony Johnson. Yeah,
And
yeah.
Bader, he's just so dialed in with his escapes and everything. You know,
Yeah, he was very, very
just
impressive.
got out immediately. You know, perfect.
Johnson, I don't know what he's kind of.
Who else
I
was
don't
getting
know.
out really fast? Oh yeah, at the end fight. No, the the main event, Mason Fowler and Satoshi Ishii.
Yeah,
Mason Fowler had his escapes dialed in.
He really, really did. And we didn't even get a takedown. We didn't even get a throw or a takedown. We got nothing. And I was thinking
Just
as well,
nullified Ishii's
excuse
tremendous
my language
go
now,
back
right?
down.
Excuse my language, right? But asshole, how dare you? How dare you? You are the one who stood, Mr. Fowler. You are the one who stood the last time and stood there and was made it a standing game with Craig Jones. And then you come in here then and you pull guard on this lad. We
Good
bring you a
tactic.
man.
Good
Chael
tactic.
brings you a man to stand with you, and then you pull guard.
The great thing about these is the size difference, the open weights that they do.
Yeah, but I mean, Mason Fowler, I think Chael said it, is incredibly strong. He's like 196 pounds, and Ishii, I think, is 122, 120. Thereabouts. 220. 120. Imagine.
He looked bigger than that, but he looked strong. He looked good.
Oh no, he did absolutely. He really, really did. He really, really did. I'm just disappointed. I was like, right, okay, here we go now, Mason. You stand with this guy now, and let's see what happens.
That would be silly to do.
No, obviously. And he'll never give you what you want. He won't give you what you want. Craig Jones will give you what you want.
Right, yeah.
You know, he's come in there now, in my opinion, and he's ruined the unified rules.
Why?
By playing the game. He's playing the game. Don't play the game. Play the crowd. Like, I know this is terrible. This is terrible advice for anyone out there training jiu-jitsu. You know what I mean? But, like, I know there's an awful lot of people. This is going to sound nuts, right? Everybody wants to win. Everybody wants to win, right? Winning is fine for me, right? But if I don't win looking good, what's the point in winning? Like,
he looked good by the book.
he doesn't look as good on the ground as Craig Jones does. That's kind of I know he's beaten him, but he's not as slick. He's not as slick.
Doesn't matter.
It does to me though, because that's kind of what got me into jiu-jitsu. Do you know what I'm saying? Was slick looking moves, smooth looking moves.
Well, kicking the boards is what's got some people into Taekwondo, but that's become a spectator.
No, don't compare me. Don't compare me to kicking boards. Here, listen now. Some of those lads kicking those boards can do an awful lot of flips.
Yeah. No, but you know what I mean.
I do.
He just was not a position and just did what he had to do.
Yeah. Oh, I know. He did. No, he did. No, and it was.
One little mistake could be over with such a experienced guy.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like,
yeah,
never be out of position.
No, he was impressive. In fairness, he was. And there was a tap there. The tap came from an armbar, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Osha was beautiful technique with the armbar. I mean, he had the best technique of the night with the armbar.
Yeah.
Hooking the legs, he had control of the arm as well with his own arm, and then using the feet to break the grips. You know.
He played the overtime perfect with the, sometimes be aggressive, sometimes be extra efficient with the, in regards to holding him, keeping the escape time up.
Mm-hmm.
And then just get out right away when he was.
Yeah. I don't like that when it goes to ride time though. I'm not really a fan of the ride time thing. You know what I mean?
Your arms are smoked. You need to, it's just.
But I wouldn't want to win. Like to me, like you should just call it a draw. If there's no submission, just call it a draw. Like
they should do another one in a leg entanglement.
Yeah, well, that would finish things very quickly.
Where you just decide you want to do outside ashy or something like that. I don't know. It's silly, but the whole thing is silly,
Yeah. That sounds far, far less. I wouldn't want to do that.
Well, that's why Keane and Cornelius, I don't think, competes with them. I heard him speaking before or something. I remember him saying, like, why would I start in those bad positions? Like, it's crazy.
That's where Ross got that from. I knew it.
But it's fun.
No, come here though. That's been said before.
It's good competition, but it's There
So
are other
the point you're making
high
is,
percentage finishing, submission positions that they could do. Switch it up. I don't know.
I've heard that point be made before. If you can't get me into that position while we're rolling, why would we go there in overtime?
Like, why not half of a Kimura? I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Why not start from close guard?
Yeah, because close guard is close guard.
Well, it's
Close
a neutral
submission.
position, isn't it?
It's, your hips are above his and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Controlling from his shoulders to to his hips. You're controlling that area. That's a great position.
It is.
But the head position is also to be considered.
Absolutely.
Keep trapping and doing submissions.
Have you been practicing your Ezekiel inside people's close guard since?
I haven't. No.
No. Is that
Could be good. Somebody could do it. Like the Ezekiel from top mount, when someone's mounting you.
Mm-hmm. Has anyone ever tried to boogie choke you?
Not yet.
Not yet.
It looks like a good move.
Yeah. It is. But it's funny that Tony couldn't get it though. I think that's because his arm was probably smoked.
I saw like a 10-minute video of just people hitting them. Not all of them are like at the highest levels and everything, but they were hitting it from every kind of position. It was crazy.
Really? I must give it a proper look when we come back.
Yeah, it was for the right body type.
Yeah.
It's a great move.
Absolutely.
But it's kind of crazy because you're in a bad position, but you're also like about to get arm triangle too.
Mm-hmm.
You're not just you put yourself in a worse guard even. You're.
You didn't see the video of Andre Galvao trying to do it.
No.
He's too big, like. He wasn't able to do it. He's too big. He'd
have to do it, on someone in a lower weight class. So
yeah.
It's some moves just
too juicy.
Yeah, too juicy. Looks like a good move. Like it's definitely a highlight for sure.
Yeah, I mean, if you can touch your nose, you might be able to do it.
That's the flexibility requirements.
That's the flexibility requirement, exactly. Yeah. Oh my God, who am I talking to? I can't even touch my toes, or touch the ground at all.
Yeah, open up your hip. You gotta open up that nerve in your hamstrings if you want to have a buenazo guard.
Buenazo guard. Yeah.
So you can keep your back on the ground with your legs still protecting your torso.
I can't even retain guard on the wall. Never mind fucking someone coming at me.
Yeah, that's your get your Eddie Bravo flexibility routine.
I need to get it in. I was thinking of I was considering either subscription to Flow Grappling or what is it again? Yoga for BJJ. I think I'm going to go with the Yoga for BJJ. No, you don't think so?
You can find enough crap there's millions of hours on YouTube of everyone doing everything,
Yeah, no, you're right.
You don't need it.
I know what you mean, but just was thinking of people doing it specifically because there's an awful lot of crap.
Stretch your legs, open your hips. Maybe
I do that. I do that anyway. I suppose I'm just looking for someone to annoy me, to be like, right, do that now,
Cabrini has some good mobility exercises on his.
Oh yes.
He's and capoeira stuff, awesome stuff like that.
Yeah. I was watching some of that on I think last weekend. I think it was Polaris 1. They showed some of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just I wasn't rewatching. I was watching it for the first time. I didn't realize it was available on UFC Fight Pass, so I just went back and watched that. And that was Dean Lister against the lapel master himself. His name, I can't remember his name right now. Keenan Cornelius.
Yeah.
It was a really good match. It was crazy to watch. Like Keenan tapped Dean Lister. I thought Dean Lister was never tapped.
Nearly. The guy has unbelievable defense, you know.
Mm.
So good with that. He I think was like not submitted for since like he was a blue belt, some kind of crazy something. You know, then who's Josh? Very big catch wrestler. Josh was a former UFC heavyweight champ. Josh.
Oh, Barnett.
Yeah. Submitted him in Metamoris.
Yeah.
With that, like a body submission, like compressing his lungs and everything. It was really beautiful. It was great technique. He just ratcheted it on and just.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Like a cradle, I think, where you kind of pull they sort of imagine like a case of katami, you know, but without the underhook.
Yeah.
And just like underhooking his leg and just like compressing his back, you know.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. But crazy. He was wearing wrestling shoes. He had elected to wear wrestling shoes, and people were thinking that was a bad idea because it would be easier for Dean Lister to hold his feet, you know, to keep that knee line and control his feet for the heel hook. But
yeah,
Josh Barnett just catch wrestling. There's some really great techniques, but a lot of them are illegal in competition. But they're so good.
Like what?
Just all kind of neck cranks and stuff like that, you know, spine, but it's super high tech. It's not just muscle moves. Like it's technique.
Okay.
But they're just like
so dark side, more dark side jiu-jitsu move.
Super dark side.
Oh,
super dark side.
When are we doing those?
Look up Paul Erickson. Paul Erickson? He's Josh Barnett's teacher, or was one of his coaches or trainers or whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
I don't know what they're calling it nowadays.
Everyone's like Googling that right now that's watching this. Show me the dark side. Everyone thought heel hooks were the dark side. Right, what's his name? Paul Erickson.
Eric Paulson, sorry.
Eric Paulson. Is he Swedish?
Eric Paulson, yeah. He has crazy good footlocks too. He was training Brock Lesnar when Brock won the title.
He was in Shuto. Is it Shuto?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Early organization.
Mm-hmm. Light heavyweight champion, was he?
Yeah, it's great for catch wrestling in MMA.
Nice, very nice. Hang on, I will see if there's anything else I can see here now.
Feature.
See if there's any videos. Shows great usable technique from side control. Yeah, there's a few. There's something there on YouTube there, all right. Eric Paulson, usable technique from side control.
Yeah. You should look up, audience out there, look up Margaret Cicerelli. She's the new dawn of her, and she's only a brown belt. I'm making that prediction now.
Really?
Yeah.
Where does she train?
I think she's French.
Okay.
I don't know. She has a ton of accolades. I don't.
Eric Paulson is showing you how to. He had your man in the crucifix and he grabbed his hair and started pretending to bang it off the ground.
Yeah, he's from the old school where that was like a sanctioned technique.
I know. And what's really, really funny, right, is like you might have seen that like back in the day in like wrestling, and then everyone said wrestling was fake. The professional wrestling, it's all choreographed, and you're like, even look, he's not even hitting his head off the canvas. But like there are times when people's heads have been absolutely smacked off that canvas, like, and I feel sorry for those athletes. Like they are athletes in fairness, and they don't get like the recognition from everyday people anymore, like for what they're doing. Like, oh yeah, sure, it's like jumping around in a bed shirt,
But in Japan, they're like revered. And
no,
they're revered everywhere.
And yeah, sure, there's luchadors in Mexico and everything, yeah. But I think are they still doing it properly there though? No, not really. It is just choreographed there too.
But like originally, it dates back from like entertaining like miners and stuff. So they needed some hardcore entertainment.
Mm.
But
no, but seriously,
like putting each other in chicken wings.
But are there any sort of promotions like that are kind of have characters like that, but it is genuine wrestling?
That's such a broad topic, wrestling.
Yeah. But like I'm not aware of a promotion that's wrestling only. Like I know there's loads of different promotions in jiu-jitsu, but I mean I feel like it's even like jiu-jitsu is more of has a kind of it's like
young.
It is young, but it has more like there's more of an awareness for the people who do it than there is for people who do wrestling, I suppose what I mean.
Wrestling's so huge though. Those organizations buy each other and everything.
Who's the most famous wrestler and who's the most famous jiu-jitsu practitioner?
Which type of wrestling? Pro wrestling?
Oh, no, not pro wrestling. I'm talking about Greco-Roman. Like I'm talking about Olympic wrestling.
Olympic wrestling, the best. Kyle Dake, Jordan Burroughs.
And do you think that Jordan Burroughs is more famous than the likes of, say, Ben Askren?
No.
Okay. So Ben Askren would be the face, let's say, wrestling because he just has, I mean, in terms of people knowing who he is. Yeah?
Barely.
Okay, so, but it's between him and Jordan Burroughs.
It's going to be about 3 in 100 people you ask are going to know who Ben Askren is.
Okay. But if I would guess.
And half a person who knows Jordan Burroughs.
But how many people know the name Gracie?
2, maybe.
2 out of 100. You think more people know the wrestlers than the Gracies?
Who would have heard of Gracie? You're talking about just a raw survey.
Yeah. Have you heard of Gracie Jiu-Jitsu?
2 people, maybe.
2 out of 100. So who's the big
men, women, kids? A raw survey.
So you think wrestling is bigger than jiu-jitsu?
It's the Olympics.
Maybe I'm just gone too far into jiu-jitsu now, and I'm just like it's my world, so I think it should be everyone's world. Maybe I'm being naive here. I just thought that it was just such a crucial part and has been such a crucial part of the UFC and mixed martial arts for so long. And everyone who doesn't know anything about mixed martial arts, like, or would know a little bit about it, would think that jiu-jitsu is literally half of mixed martial arts because that's what you need to know on the ground.
I wouldn't say half.
Well, what would Khabib say to that?
Khabib
it's not half, it's everything.
Say wrestling.
Say again?
Khabib would say wrestling.
I wouldn't call what he was doing wrestling on the ground with Justin Gaethje. That was grappling.
Yeah, grappling is a broad definition.
Okay, so let me throw out the jiu-jitsu one now and bring in grappling then. Instead of let's put grappling up against wrestling then.
wrestling is grappling.
So why are we having an argument then?
We're not arguing.
But no, that's not fair to say. Like, you can't say that Ben Askren is a grappler, like, compared to Damian Maia.
Yes, he would.
No, but he's a wrestler. Was a wrestler against a grappler, no?
Early in he tried to do like a lot of jujitsu kind of stuff, and it was failed. And then he started doing more of his wrestling, and he had better winning fights. He was still, if you want to say his aspects of his game that were submissions, they came from jiu-jitsu, but his ability to take the person down and not let them back up.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people in jiu-jitsu don't do that enough, making sure they hold the person down, not letting the person stand up and get away, so that they can be explosive again. And also in your guard, you should be able to stand up at any time when you're playing guard. At your discretion.
I was just a little bit shocked.
Like you should have a quick way of standing up.
Mm-hmm.
Guard.
I was a little bit disappointed when Damian Maia took his back. I just thought it looked like that. It looked like he hadn't practiced it. That's what it looked like.
That's just Damian Maia's proficiency.
Really?
Yeah. He's practiced so much. Taking backs. Is in his marrow.
Who wins, Damian Maia or Khabib?
In what? Straight grappling?
Straight grappling and then mixed martial arts.
Mixed martial arts, Khabib every time.
Wow.
Straight grappling? Khabib too.
Wow, really?
Oof. It's a tough one.
Yeah.
I've never seen. I don't know.
Here's one more for you.
He knows. So Khabib knows jiu-jitsu.
Oh no, I know. Yeah, I mean he's won ADCC, like. But here's another one for you then: Khabib or Gordon Ryan?
Gordon Ryan.
Okay.
In a straight grappling. MMA, it's I don't even need to answer.
Okay.
I think Gary Tonin could beat Khabib with straight grappling too. Yeah.
I want to see all of these things. Okay, right. Give me your top 5 of all time grappling matches you want to see.
Dead, living or dead?
Oh yeah, actually, yeah, no, they can be dead as well. We can bring them back in a hologram.
Yeah. Dan Gable.
Right, go on,
versus Khabib. GSP versus Jordan Burroughs.
Okay.
Me versus Kyle Dake. Gordon Ryan versus Hickson. In his prime. Who knows?
That'd be good.
Silly thing. I don't know. Was that 5?
Is that 5? I don't know. I didn't count. I thought you were counting your own ones.
Yeah, that was just jazz.
Okay, I would have to go for let me think. Right, so imagine you got to pick the submission underground. Like
that rule set.
Yeah, you got to pick that and you got to choose who was in it. I would pick, you're gonna laugh now. I want to see Conor McGregor versus Khabib on the mats. That's all. I'd love to see that.
This be a slaughter, I'd say.
Oh, what?
Just on the mats.
You would just roll. Like, I'd love to see a roll. I don't think so. I think you're wrong. I think you're very wrong.
I don't think so.
Right, well, just give me the rematch then and leave me alone then. Just give me the rematch and we'll just war. Okay, well, whatever then. After that, then I want to see who else would I want to see?
That's your preliminary card.
It's my prelim. Oh God, yeah. I suppose I would really actually want to see. Genuinely, I would want to see that Damien Maia versus Khabib. I'd like to see that.
That'd be great.
Yeah, it would be. I would love to see Gordon Ryan versus John Jones.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
Oh, I think that'd be pretty entertaining. And I would also love to see Daniel Cormier jump into submission underground, and
Wow.
an opponent for him. I think this is going to sound mental, but if he's still training, oh no, I have to forget his name now. He got someone in a heel hook. He got the big massive lad from wrestling in a heel hook. What's his name?
Marcelo Garcia.
No. In the UFC, he got that wrestler from WWE who came over to.
Oh, Frank Mir.
Frank Mir. I'd love to see maybe Frank
cool.
Mir. Yeah, against Daniel Cormier. I think that'd be really entertaining. After that,
I think DC submits him.
Do you think so?
Yeah, DC's just he's a beast.
Do you think there's anyone who'll be able to tap DC?
For sure.
Okay. Oh, here's one then. Daniel Cormier versus Buchecha.
Buchecha just smash him.
Really? Oh, Jesus. Is there anybody in? What about Buchecha versus Ngannou?
On the floor?
Oh, no, whatever. Like, just throw them into the room, like.
He would. Man, Buchecha's had no MMA experience. You know,
he's going to fight that guy. He's going to fight that. That's a lovely little thing for his transition into now. He's going to fight that Senegalese wrestler, the size of that lad.
Yeah.
The Senegalese lad is 1-0, I think.
Yeah. I have to start somewhere.
Absolutely.
All the luck in the world to you.
Did you see the size of his pectoral muscles?
No, I didn't look.
My goodness. Did you? I sent you the article this morning.
Buchecha can close the distance. He can be all right. You know, he has good takedowns, good wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
And he just needs to keep the lad on the floor.
Was that
really good? He can just hold you down, and you know.
Have I seen Buchecha take you down?
Yeah.
Yeah. That looked rough.
Yeah.
How did you feel after that?
Tremendous. That was my brown belt ceremony, you know.
Brown belt ceremony. Was there a gauntlet after that?
No, that was enough.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it looked like enough.
They do just throws when people get promoted. Like black belts will just throw you.
Okay. Yeah, we get in Ireland you get lashings.
I've been to schools that do that.
Yeah. I throw a good old whip, so I do on a belt. Many people, many a man has turned around and said, "I can't wait for your next belt promotion." And you know what I always say?
Me too.
Yeah, you'd be waiting a while.
Just keep showing up. That's all you have to do.
Oh, stop! Yeah,
that's all you do.
Oh, there's too much to be done to not show up. Like, I mean, when we get back, I really, really want to get back into the heel hook escapes, you know, and those leg entanglements.
Slipping the heel.
Yeah, exactly, and pulling the foot out as well. Yeah, it's funny as well because it's just so difficult for me anyway to execute in a live role. You know, you just feel you feel them getting under the heel, and you're like, "Oh no, I'm out." Tap.
Yeah, you have to train it intelligently.
Yeah. Oh no, 100%. I mean, we've got to go to work in the morning.
Yeah, it's like I'm white belt, 2 stripes, maybe in the leg lock department, but more experienced people say once you slip the heel, like if you can't slip the heel, you have to tap. But if you go and you try and you do, then you can keep, your horse in the race.
Okay, yeah.
And it's about all about the knee line. Don't even worry about the heel as much as the knee line, trying to free that. You know, 'cause then they can't control. Because think your bone is just rotating like a barbecue spike, you know.
Yeah.
So you have
I
to
don't
keep
know why
the knee
I don't know why I love this sport, like, and we do nasty things to each other. I can't look at breaks. Oh, when that armbar was on Oliveira on Ferguson, I was like, I can't look at that. Oh, no, I need to look at it. I can't look at that. No, I have to look at it.
Yeah, you have to watch.
Oh my god. Oh my god. But I don't want to watch I don't know why I keep looking back at it though, because I don't want to watch it break. I want to see him escape, but you know he's not going to escape. So you are looking back to see it break.
Yeah.
Look at you. You're not even.
He just had like seconds more. He had seconds more. I'm just thinking about, you know, that.
Yeah.
We should wrap it up with this. It's not the break. It's not you tap because you're afraid of what's going to happen next.
Mm-hmm.
Not because it hurts even. Because sometimes it doesn't hurt, but then you'll hear like popping and all this kind of stuff.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah.
But that's like maybe a tolerance built up.
Yeah.
Stupidity. Once you can't move, you should just tap, you know. It's
100%.
It's the fear of what's going to happen next is what makes you.
Yeah, I know, I get you.
With the chokes, you should tap early, you know, save your old noodle. If you can't move, don't starve it completely from oxygen 18 times a training. It's just
I know what you mean.
That serves you no benefit. If you can't move, everything's just tap. You know, get your good shoulders and whatever, fight. But if you're exhausted, your options, just tap early, save your noodle. So let's do the new equipment. Are you there? Can you hear us? Sorry?
In there. I think it glitched us there for a second. Right, so the unveiling or the unboxing, and I apologize there. I think I interrupted you and the stream got interrupted.
Yeah,
so here's the new.
My computer's getting hot or something. Yeah, go for it.
Look at this. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Pretty nice. Yeah, I loved it. Look at the stripes there on the side of the Adidas. You know.
It was a good collaboration.
Oh, it's pretty nice, like. Woo! And hang on, I will open the shorts here now as well. Do you know what? That actually looks a little bit too big for me, like, you know what I mean? What do you think?
It'll be good.
I'm joking. Going around with a size small or extra small, like. Welded on.
My arms are too big. That's it.
My guns are too big, y'all. Right, hang on. Okay, here we go. And these are the shorts then that came with it. It's funny as well because I'm kind of, I don't know, I like the ranked gear, like, but this gear is just slick though.
Yeah, that you're gonna wear, you know, in the future, no matter what color, you know, you're gonna be red belt, still have it, bro.
Yeah. Hopefully, imagine.
Those are nice.
They're not bad, like.
Nice details on the cuff and everything.
Yeah, they're nice and light as well.
How's the closure on the waist? That's always my breaking point.
Oh yes, indeed. Usually GB stuff is pretty good for that. But yeah, no, it's just normal kind of.
They're real light joints.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the kind of. I have a pair of gi shorts I train in sometimes.
Gi shorts.
Gi shorts.
Oh my God! Did you cut a gi into shorts?
No, I'm not. They were made, you know, single purpose.
Imagine you cut a gi into shorts. That would make my day. Imagine that. That would be the funniest thing ever.
I've seen that here. It's.
You're not going to comment on it.
Not ideal.
No, it's not. you have much more room to for your hips and
The
that.
spider guard or just Toriano just ripping the sleeves off the pant sleeves.
Oh my God. Okay, sir, have you got to go now? You have to go to your
Yeah, I'm
gym.
gonna go teach. Hopefully, someone shows up for the kids class.
Very good. Well, enjoy your jiu-jitsu.
Brand new schedule.
Oh, enjoy. I will sit here in my gear and just be envious of you.
Come over. If we have a free no drop-in fee for you.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very, very
And
much. So what's the story?
any of the listeners,
Excellent.
no drop-in fee.
We very much appreciate it. I can't offer anything of the sort over here at the moment, obviously in the lockdown. And I couldn't anyway. I don't have a gym.
Move the couch. Move the couch back.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. After the lockdown, people will be more than welcome to come over to my carpet and roll around on my carpet.
Before, during, and after.
Absolutely.
All right. All the best.
See you later, bud. Good talking to you.